Guys here. Thank you guys so much for showing up here on Wednesday night. Just a heads up, all this is a work in progress, and this program will be going live tomorrow right around 10:30 a.m. Eastern, so definitely stay tuned. We'll make sure that at EA Sports_Mutt tweets out all the information when we verify that everything is in game. But you know what, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the program. We're going to walk through kind of what your experiences are going to be. When you log in tomorrow, you're going to go ahead and get a Harvest Welcome Pack. And when you open up this pack, you're going to go ahead and get a Night Train lane. And not just that, but you're also going to get a Mutt tip. Now, one thing I want to call out with this Mutt tip, it says complete the Turkey Stuffer set to earn 8 Turkey Stuffer power-up players. Upgrade them using food collectibles. So we'll talk about that. We'll show you guys how that will work. And then you're going to be collecting food collectibles. You're going to be collecting players by playing the ultimate challenges and also doing sets. So I'm going to show you this set right here, but if you take that Mutt tip and you put it into that set, which we'll talk about a little bit later, you're going to get this Turkey Stuffers pack, and you'll have all of these 8 Turkey Stuffers. Now, again, make sure not to discard that Mutt tip because this gives you all 8. There will be ways for you to go ahead and get these Turkey Stuffers if you want them again, if by chance you did quick sell your Mutt tip. But again, keep that Mutt tip because there's more value in this Mutt tip to get this, and we'll explain that process of upgrading. Now, first up, let's talk about missions. So we're going to have some new missions coming into the game, and that's like the best way to kind of get acquainted with the program. So there's going to be a Harvest mission tomorrow. When you go ahead and go into the Harvest mission, there's going to be Turkey Bowls, there's going to be an intro to Turkey Stuffers, how to upgrade Turkey Stuffers, and the Harvest Master Michael Irvin and Harvest Master Night Train Lane. That will kind of walk you through this process. So for the Turkey Bowl, you'll see right here off the cuff, it says earn a 92 overall NAT Harvest player. Now the way that you're going to go ahead and earn that 92 overall NAT Harvest player is that you're going to go ahead and play those Turkey Bowl tryout games. Now, one of the things that I want to highlight to you that Zeke Farles went ahead and showed earlier on the stream is that there's a specific art treatment that you guys saw on the player items earlier on that are unique by just doing this sequence. So you're going to be able to go ahead and earn one of those 92 overall NAT Harvest players. You're going to be able to choose which one you want, and they'll have that unique art treatment when you go ahead and complete those ultimate challenges. But there's no other way to get them outside of doing that sequence. Now, what's great about this 92 overall NAT Harvest player, you can put him into the master set. So that's a good thing. But when you do that, if you like that unique art treatment, when you put in the master set, unfortunately, when it comes out, you know, it's actually going to be the core treatment that's there. But milestones, we'll highlight this. If you go ahead and play in the milestones, there's 129 stars. You can earn an 82 to 85 Elite Harvest player. Again, we don't specifically call out here that you're going to earn a 92 overall NAT Harvest player. The way you're going to earn that is by playing all of the Turkey Bowl ultimate challenges, and we'll have a screen right here that kind of shows you what it looks like. Just play through all of those. At the very end of the sequence, you will go ahead and get a fantasy pack that you'll be rewarded. You can pick one of the 92 of these Turkey Bowl players. So you got Tom Brady, Odell Beckham Jr., Joey Bosa, Ryan Kerrigan, so on and so forth. You can go ahead and pick the amount of stars, you know, and from what I understand and from what the team told me, you just have to complete the sequence, whether it's on 1 star or 3 stars. You just have to complete the sequence and get to the very end of it, and you'll go ahead and get that 92 overall NAT Turkey Bowl fantasy player that you can pick one of those guys. Now, intro to Turkey Stuffers. We're going to go ahead and walk through specifically how you upgrade these items. I showed you guys that had that fantasy pack where there were 76 overall Turkey Stuffer players, and you'll need food collectibles to upgrade them along the way. I'll walk you through all of that later on in the stream, but just wanted to let you guys know there's a mission right here, and then it says, of course, upgrade Turkey Stuffers as well. So we'll click through these next two, like get a food collectible. So the food collectibles, as you guys know, if you're familiar to Madden Ultimate Team, if you're familiar with the power-up process, there's things that you need, whether it was training, whether it was the actual elite, the elite player item, or another player item, you would upgrade them through that process. With these Turkey Stuffers, they work like a power-up, and you're going to need food collectibles along the way. No training, none of that kind of stuff. You're just going to need the food collectibles to go ahead and get them to their 92 overall. So we'll go ahead and highlight that. As we kind of continue going on to the stream, we'll show you all those images Here again, you'll see power up your turkey stuffers as part of the mission. You can click on that. It takes you through and shows you ways to complete it by getting food collectibles, side dishes, main course, and all that kind of great stuff. All right, so here you go. You have the turkey bowl. We highlighted that right there. Next up, I believe we have is the backyard games. So if you were here last year, you were playing the backyard games. This is coming back. There are unique milestone rewards for playing the backyard games. We'll go ahead and take a look at the next one. One thing too to note is that there are a lot of call outs on when these things will kind of end and begin and all that kind of stuff. A lot of this is beginning tomorrow, but when these programs end, could you go back to the previous screen real quick, S. Gibbs? You'll see right here that one more if you don't mind. It says right here, this content will not be available after 12/13 at 10 a.m. Eastern. So again, I know a lot of people out there on holiday, you got stuff going on, you may not be able to go ahead and get some of these ultimate challenges done. This content will not be available after 12/13. So you come back from the holidays, go ahead and get these done. Backyard games, well, when you go into this, you'll see that we have some milestone rewards, some milestone tiers that we'll have to kind of go through, and we took some screenshot for you guys right here. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, you're getting a lot of players through this process versus the collectibles. So I think there's a little more value in the players that you're going to go ahead and get. And then you have these kids versus dad games that you're going to play. You're going to be earning stars to go ahead and get these specific milestones and go ahead and get those rewards. So there's an example there of kind of what you're going to see and what you're going to experience when you get in the game. Here's an example of what you'll see in game. If you went ahead and kind of played Most Feared, you might have seen this type of dynamic happening, but here you got the kids, Seattle Seahawks, and then I think those are the Cincinnati, are those Cincinnati Bengals or are those Browns over there? I don't know. There you go. Oh no, those are actually my bad. Those are actually the Thanksgiving uniforms. We'll talk a little bit about that. You're not going to see it through this entire process, but there are ways that you guys can earn just as a part of the milestones. You're able to earn those uniforms. This was a decision that was made just shortly before the stream. And not just that, but there's also going to be a captain team token. So for those people out there that are wondering, am I going to get a captain team token this time around? Yes. Now where it's going to fit in kind of that tier process, that's something that Jake and the team, they were all talking about at the 5:30 meeting before the stream and kind of figuring out where it goes, because all of this, of course, is a work in progress and they're still testing and getting everything out the door. Now, the other thing I want to call out, guys, there are going to be Harvest daily challenges. Make sure to go ahead and do these. I don't have a screenshot, but you see that there's some coins for milestone rewards, but they're also, when you complete them, you will get a player. So where that player is, like what overall, make sure to go ahead and tune in every single day to kind of find out what you can go ahead and get from doing the Harvest daily ultimate challenges. Is it okay if I grab some water? All right.
We are going to roll